Welcome back. Our wisdom talk today is skepticism, doubt, and faith. Good to have Reverend Scott back in the house from his much deserved vacation. And I think that right now his dog and my dog are showing us what we need to be doing, because I know what my dog is doing right now, and that is absolutely nothing. So there can be value in taking some downtime to do absolutely nothing every now and then. This month, our theme is facing the fear. And last week, I talked about becoming the adversary to the adversary, trying to promote fear in our minds and being nothing, trying to be something in our consciousness. And this week, the wisdom talk is reminding us about the value of skepticism, doubt, and faith. I mean, it can actually serve to enhance our spiritual practice if we use them in the right way. I was reminded last week through Reverend Karen Frost's PowerTalk that synchronicity and coincidence are actually spirit coinciding inside of events and reminding us of the power of synchronicity and seeming coincidence. What came forward as she was sharing about her career was that in 2006, I enrolled in a visioning class at Agape, thinking that I needed that class for my requirements for the religious studies bachelor's degree, the program that I was enrolled in at the time. Well, I enrolled in the class. It was a Friday night from 6 to 9. I get there and find out that the class is actually a class for ministers and ministerial students. Well, I knew that I didn't belong there, and so I had set my intention that at the first break I'm going to just ease out, because Reverend Michael Beckwith had seen me there, and I didn't want him to know that I had split. So at the break, I headed for the restroom to do a little pause for the cause on my way out the door. And then he comes in and gives me kind of a sideways look and says, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Well, I stumbled and garbled my words a little bit, and I said, "Well, I thought that I needed this class, but not this class." So apparently it was an accident. And then he gave me a strange look and he said, "Well, you can run, but you can't hide." And then he gave me that look. You know that look? It's a look that really shines a light on skepticism, the skepticism that I had at the time, that I was in the right place, and the doubt that somehow this seeming coincidence could turn into something. I really doubted it. However, long story short, as I checked inside and I saw this skepticism and the doubt, and I saw the seeming coincidence, and I knew, I was in the right place. So I said to myself the same words I said 10 years prior. I said, at that time, well, I'm not going to be a practitioner, but I'm going to just take the classes because, I'm hungry for knowledge. And of course, I took the classes. I ended up becoming a practitioner. Well, wouldn't you know it, 10 years later, I took that class, and then I took another one, and I ended up becoming an ordained minister. What a coincidence. Who would have thunk it? This story reminds me of how doors open for us, and that this thing called skepticism can actually serve us. It can serve a purpose, because it can make us doubt that crazy roommate in our head that's screaming the words, "Are you crazy? This is not right." It makes us doubt that and submit to the inconvenience of doubt, doubting the crazy roommate, suspense, waiting for guidance and examination. Because during that class, I heard a question that altered the course of my life. In that visioning class, I heard the sentence, What is Spirit's highest vision for my life? I had never heard that before. And Reverend Michael Beckwith taught me the practice of life visioning and how to live from that place so that I can take that acronym of fear, forget everything and run, and I can turn it around and make that acronym face everything and recover. And by recover, I mean recover from a seemingly hopeless state of doubt, uncertainty, and fear. So, the alternative, as we'll hear, is faith. Try it. It works if you work it. Namaste.